Have you taken these steps to set your website up for success? These are small but impactful steps that are the best practices for getting your website seen and being seen as professional. Feel free to look at the chapters in the description if you'd like to skip to a specific step. Let's get into it. When you first sign up for a new domain name, ICANN will want to verify your contact information. An email will be sent from website.com on ICANN's behalf to the email that you used to sign up for your account. Be sure to check your inbox for this verification email, and if you don't see it in your primary folder, you might also want to look in the spam and junk box. Once you find that email, open up the email, follow the steps, and click the link. This will ensure that your domain name does not get suspended. After you've built your website, once you click Publish, your website will be published to your domain name so you can be found there. We'll take care of all the back-end stuff so you don't need to worry about that. Just click Publish right here. And now you'll see here is my domain name. We'll click to visit the site. And now here is the live website, live to this domain name. If your website is ready to go, even if you've hit publish to make it go live, make sure your pages, especially your homepage and your website, are all set to online instead of coming soon. This is a common mistake that some users have, so it's always worth checking the visibility of your site. I'm logged in the Site Builder, and we can check the visibility of the entire website by clicking Site Settings in the side panel, and then choose Site Visibility. Right now, our site is online, which means if it's published, it will be seen online. If Coming Soon is selected, that means when visitors try to see this website, they will not be able to see any of your site content. All they will see is your Coming Soon page. Now let's check the visibility of individual web pages. We'll click this home button to go back. We'll click Manage Pages. So for example, let's look at the home page right here. We'll click Edit, and then click Page Settings. Now choose Visibility, and we're good to go. It's set to Online. If you have more pages on your website, be sure to click on the pencil icon beside each page name and do this for each web page. These ones are links, but I do have a shop right here. And it's good to go. You'll see that I started with this template, and the header and footer already have social media icons. Now we need to make sure the icons on the template link to your social media profiles, and we can remove the ones that we don't want displayed on the website. So in the header, just click right on the icons, and you can use the quick tool here to edit them, or look on the left sidebar and you can also click Edit right here under Social Media Links. So up here you'll see the icons that are on the site already, and I'm going to edit the URL so that they link to my profile. To remove an icon, just click Remove right beside it. And if you want to add more social media links, just choose from the ones right here. Once that's done, just click Save and Publish Changes. And then you can click the X. So if I scroll down, you'll see that the social media links in the header are actually synced with the ones in the footer. If you've ever looked at your published website, you'll notice that beside the favicon, which is the image that appears in the browser tab, there's a site title. By default, when you make your website using the Site Builder, it will display your domain name. But to craft a more professional image, and also to let search engines know more about what your website is about, you may want to customize that to your business name. So I'm logged into the Site Builder, and to change the site title, on the left, choose Marketing and SEO. Now click on Site SEO, And we can go ahead and change the site title. Right now, this is my domain name, and I'll change it to my business name. So this is the title that will appear in the browser tab next to the favicon, and it will also appear as the title of your website in search engine results. You can also customize the site description, which can also appear in search engine results. So once that's done, let's publish. So those changes are now live. I want to point out to you that you should also add page titles and descriptions, which are different from the site title and description. This helps search engines know more about your website. So we'll go back to Start, we'll click Manage Pages, and here you'll see all the pages on your website. For example, for the About page, we'll click the Edit pencil. Now click Page SEO. So here you can add a title and description for this page. When you're happy with that, just click Save. So be sure to do that for each page and then click Publish again. Did you know that that little logo you see in a browser tab or beside a website in your bookmarks dropdown is called a favicon? That's this one right at the top here. It's also the logo that appears next to your site title in search engine results. Make sure you already have a logo, and you will need to have a version in .ico format so you can upload it to the site editor. Before we start, you'll need to convert your logo or make a smaller version of your logo into a 64 by 64 pixel PNG file. You can use an editor like Photoshop, Illustrator, or Paint. As an example, I have Paint open, and here's a square version of my logo. I'm going to select all, and now let's resize it. I'll make sure we resize by pixels. And I'll make it 64 by 64. Now I'll click OK. I'll quickly resize the canvas, and let's export it into PNG format. On Paint, we'll go to File, Save As, and choose PNG Picture. I'll give it a name and then click Save. After you've done this, you can use an online favicon converter to change this PNG file into a 16 by 16 pixel favicon.ico file format. Just go to Google, and you can type in PNG to ICO converter. We'll search that, and you should see some free options for converters that allow you to upload your PNG file and have it converted to ICO format. You'll also see, just while we're here, these converters have favicons next to their site titles in these results. Once you've done this, we can go ahead to the site builder. We're already logged into my account, and we can go ahead and add the favicon for my website. So to add the favicon, go down to Site Settings, click on Website Settings, and now we're going to choose to use a custom favicon. I'm going to replace the one that I've uploaded earlier. Make sure that this is selected. We're going to click Upload. I've already created the ICO file, so you can see it's an ICO file format. It is a 32 by 32. That's just what the converter created it into. We're going to click Open. You'll see it's been uploaded, and now all we have to do is save and publish changes. We're going to publish the site again, even though we've published, because I might have other changes I want to go live. Let's go and visit the website. And And you'll see that the favicon has now loaded for your website in the browser tab right away. Note that it may take Google and other search engines to take some time to crawl the changes and display the favicon for their search results. So that's it. I'm going to show you how to set up Google Search Console so you can get your website ownership verified, submit your sitemap, and use Search Console to track your website's presence on Google search results. Before we begin, make sure you've already logged into your Google account that you want associated with your website. Now first, I'll show you how to verify your ownership of your website. So I'm currently logged into my website builder, and on the left, choose Marketing and SEO. Now choose Site Verification. And then we're going to choose Google Search Console. Now that we're here, we're going to follow the steps to find your site verification tag. So in the first step, we're going to click on this link to open Google Search Console in a new browser tab. And remember that we've already logged into the Google account that we want to use with our website, so make sure you've done that. So here you'll see two property types, and make sure you choose the URL prefix option. Now you can input the URL for your website. If you're unsure of your website URL, we can go back to the website builder and republish your website. Just make sure it's all updated and ready to be published. So I'll go back to the builder, which I kept open right here. On the right, I'm going to click Publish. And we can copy the URL right here. Note that if you have HTTPS enabled, which is the secure version of HTTP, that will be included in your URL. And HTTPS is included for free with all premium plans. Now we're going to go back to the Google Search Console and then paste the URL that we just copied. So I pasted that and I'm going to click Continue. So now you will see many different site verification method options. Instead of the featured method, we're going to click to open the HTML tag method. And then click the button to copy the meta tag. Now we'll go back to the site builder. I'll just close this. And now paste the meta tag in the field for the site verification tag. Now click the button that says Save and Publish. So we kept the browser open with the Google Search Console, so we'll just go back to that. And make sure you're looking at the HTML tag method, and then click the Verified button. Now that we've successfully verified your website ownership, you can continue to Google Search Console, and we're going to add a sitemap so that Google can properly index our website. So we'll click Start to go to Google Search Console. On the left, navigate to Sitemaps. And under Add New Sitemap, you'll see the website that I've just verified. And now just type sitemap.xml after the slash. Now click Submit. And you'll see the sitemap for your website has been submitted. So you can go ahead and explore Google Search Console, but these steps of verifying your website ownership and submitting your sitemap to Google are important to make it easier for Google Search to crawl and rank your website in search results. As a bonus tip, you'll notice that once you log into your website.com account, you'll see the member dashboard. If you click this big button, it will take you to the site builder where you can make your website. You can also click Manage Email Users here, or here, or here to create email accounts at your domain name. So you can think of the member dashboard as your go-to place to explore more about your account. And you can even click on My Support down here to look at your past support cases or to reach out to our team for any help. When you close the site builder, you can log out of your account entirely by clicking Log Out at the very top right in the member dashboard. That's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to website.com for more website tutorials, and thanks so much for watching.